Hello, and very happy to see you on my channel. This morning, we give you a piece of breaking news. Ginger Whinger, Harry, was labeled hypocritical. Last night, Daily Star columnist Dawn Neeson shares her opinion on Prince Harry's recent outspoken views on Black Lives Matter and Britain's colonial past, which he shared in a discussion with Commonwealth youth leaders. She labeled Ginger Whinger, Prince Harry's new woke views are hypocritical. Here is her opinion. So let's get this right, shall we? A bloke who dressed in a Nazi uniform for fun drops the P word as a term of endearment and enjoys parties with strippers on taxpayer-funded breaks in luxury Vegas hotels is now the second coming? Ginger Windsor Prince Harry might not use his title anymore, but at least give him a new one, shall we? How about Prince of Woke? Because never has so much patronizing, hypocritical, condescending, and downright insulting guff has been spoken by any royal ever. And let's face it, they do have some form. Last week he had the sheer nerve to apologize on our behalf because we haven't done anything about racism. Inspired by the Black Lives Matter debate, Harry took it on himself to imply we're all such a bigoted, hateful bunch he felt compelled to say sorry. And this from a textbook example of white privilege whose ancestors didn't do too shabbily out of slavery. Thank you very much. Look, we all know the UK isn't perfect. We are one of the most tolerant, diverse countries in the world. Certainly a damn sight better than a good old USA, which constantly seems one step away from bringing back lynching. Not that Harry and Meghan Markle would witness that in person, safely ensconced in their $15 million 12-bedroom gated Hollywood mansion, of course. But hey, let's not go down the road of the level of sanctimony involved of two co-warrior who jet around the world in private planes and need a huge house. Any case, as if that wasn't bad enough, this week he doubled down on being a spoiled brat who doesn't know he's born by slagging off the Commonwealth. You know the collection of 54 member states his granny, the Queen, is head of. The granny who, at 94, has never once deserted her duties, no matter what the personal cause it, hasn't put a foot wrong during the coronavirus crisis, and who must be worried sick about her 99-year-old husband. Still, you feel your boots wallowing in navel-gazing virtue signaling, Harry. It's all about you. According to Mr. Sussex, we all, yes, even you at the back there on your 0 hours contract relying on food banks, need to acknowledge the past and right the wrongs. No matter what you think of the Commonwealth, why is he even coming out with this stuff? At the very least, it's going to cause the Queen political embarrassment. This astonishing display was during an online meeting with the Commonwealth Trust's young leaders. Meghan was by her husband's side, gazing at him with such simpering adoration she may as well have had bad actress tattooed on her beautiful forehead. According to her, the day of reckoning for all us racist imperialists is now, and that we need to put our hands up and own our past wrongdoings. Oh, and the best bit is, front inequality. After your husband, love, in this country's hour, make that 4 months of need, Harry has not only bitten the hand that feeds him, but he spat it out along with his dummy. Unlike his brother, he has chosen to sulk and condemn from 5,000 miles away when he should be helping his gran lift the country's spirits as we battle coronavirus and looming recession. But Harry wants privacy, remember? He wants a quiet life to protect his wife and baby Archie, in which case it must be an entirely different Harry who has just signed with a speaking agency that reps the Obamas and earns its rosters of stars of a cool $1 million a speech. Yep, different chap altogether. Indeed, Aubrey Hanson, a reporter of CCN, also appalled at Prince Harry's Commonwealth lecture and said that it's pathetic and wrong. We discuss her opinion now. As we know, another day, another Prince Harry and Meghan Markle video that has been torn apart by the media. This couple seems intent to lurch from one cringeworthy situation to another, in what is blatantly the next step in Meghan Markle's campaign to position herself front and center as a woke social justice icon. The couple are again preaching to the plebs on how we can all be better people. Aubrey Hanson mocked, I have to admit, I found this video fascinating. In just a short few minutes, It confirmed almost everything I have suspected and written about over the past few months. It has also made me question the intelligence of Prince Harry. Does he even know what the Commonwealth is? I feel incredibly guilty asking this question of a member of the British royal family, but from what he said in the video, it would seem his grasp of the subject matter is tenuous at best. Prince Harry said that, certainly, when you look across the Commonwealth, there is no way we can move forward unless we acknowledge the past. And I think so many people have done such an amazing, incredible job of acknowledging the past and trying to right those wrongs. He then continued, but I think we all acknowledge on here that there is so much still more to do. It's not going to be easy, and in some cases, it's not going to be comfortable, but it needs to be done because guess what? Everybody benefits. Meghan Markle and Harry know what the Commonwealth is, right? Again, I feel incredibly stupid having to ask this question, but does Prince Harry and Meghan Markle know what the Commonwealth is? For those Meghan Markle fans who are as confused as both Harry and Meghan appear in the video, the Commonwealth was created in the 1930s as part of the British Empire's decolonization. It was created to attempt to right the wrongs of the British Empire and its colonial past. The Commonwealth was driven by decolonization and increasing self-governance of those territories that made up the empire. Member states are connected by shared values stipulated at the time of the creation of the Commonwealth, including democracy, the rule of law, and human rights, all of which are enshrined in the Commonwealth Center. She continues, slams Harry. I mean, come on, Harry, the clue is in the name of the thing. The Commonwealth? When Prince Harry sat down to write the shameful email detailing his intention to step back from the royal family, I doubt he could have seen everything going so horribly wrong for him. I admit, even what I thought was the worst-case scenario for Harry and Meghan has been far surpassed in reality. The worst thing of all? It's been almost entirely of their own doing. The few minutes they spent on video summed up not just their relationship, but also their entire attempt at freedom, as has been the case since day one. Meghan Markle is in front and center of the video. Prince Harry looks like an awkward dweeb trying to edge his way into a selfie being taken by the cool girl at school. So, this entire debacle has Meghan Markle and her laughable PR team all over it. Why not? Meghan Markle is trying to frame herself as a social justice icon for minorities and those without a voice. We get it. Hollywood hasn't worked out quite as you expected. A girl has to earn green, especially if she wants to maintain the kind of spending she grew accustomed to in the royal family. But come on, at least try to be somewhat factually correct before you pull up the Zoom app. The big question is, does Prince Harry really not know what the Commonwealth is? Or does he know but just hasn't got the guts to tell his wife that her latest video idea is all kinds of ridiculous? Sadly, I think it may be a bit of both. At this stage, Prince Harry is just trying not to get barged out of the picture altogether. So after that event, do you think the Queen would welcome Harry back into the royal fold with open arms? Here's an opinion of royal fan from Quora. She said, I do wonder the same thing. If it weren't for what we might see in Finding Freedom in August, I would say an unequivocal yes. Apparently, the royal family has already seen a manuscript of this folly. They are aware of the propaganda that it espouses. I think the open arms aspect of this question depends heavily upon what lies within its pages. Just how far did Meghan and Harry go with their dissatisfaction of Meghan's treatment at their hands? Who is being blamed for her victimization? What royal secrets are being exposed? How much truth is there to any of it? If it all goes beyond the pale, it will be interesting to see the royal family file a suit against the publisher. Given that Meghan and Harry seem to be litigation happy themselves lately, and would they welcome Harry back after that? I know that my family wouldn't welcome me back to their bosom if I had participated in the publication of a book that was nothing more than an adolescent rant aimed at discrediting them and maliciously exposing any secrets they may have, and they are not even on the world stage. So where does that leave Harry? Apparently he is standing squarely in Meghan's corner. If that is the case, they would have to welcome Meghan back too. And that's something I just can't see. It's painfully obvious that the relationship is tepid at best. Given that, I think that open arms is off the table. But if by chance Harry leaves Meghan and confesses his sins to his family, they might soften up a bit. The arms of his grandmother would likely open wide to embrace him. He's apparently back in the UK right now, self-isolating. It will be interesting to see where he goes after his quarantine is up. To visit family? Or to distance himself from relations and spend what time he is there with his old mates? And you, what do you think about my news? Please let me know in the comment section and everybody talk about them below. If you love my video, remember to like and share it anytime you want. Don't forget to subscribe to version 2 of the Daily Sussex News channel. Today's news will end here. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos. Bye!